Okay, Google, shut down. Hello there, I am now live. All right, let's see what we got here. Oops. Okay, I'm doing the, what is this? Oh, I don't need that. So I guess I can mute myself, but I can't turn off my, well, hopefully the audio is recording. It looks like it's not working there. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but all right. Hello, this is the chat for the webinar. Okay. Well, all right. I'm trying the new camera. Probably not going to use this again, but I figure I'll give it a shot. Only thing you can't use this is for a screenshot. You know, I can't go to websites and show anything. I don't do that I do it for like my little ad at the beginning, but I don't really need that. It's not that important. So, all right. Well, we'll give this a shot for at least YouTube finally. About time. I think they had something like this before, but they got rid of it. So, all right. Looks like all systems go. So, audio is autoing, and all right. This is the chat questions. So, all right. Positive energies, and what we're doing is the chat portion of the webinar, basically. So, I'm not sure if I'll do this again. We'll see. So, or use the other. XSplit. I might use that instead. So, all right. Thank you for joining us. And here we go. This is a question from Maddie. Can you ask my higher self if there are any information or books that reveals Africa's true history and how the original human looked like before the Anunnaki genetically modified engineered? I'm not sure if there's going to be a book. It's basically what you would visualize as a perfect human, basically. That's one way. As for books, I don't know why I don't think Zechariah Sitchin is all correct, but for some reason I'm getting that, at least to look into that. But as for getting information about the future humans, well, yeah, because it has a lot to do with the Sumerians. Sumerians. Well, that's, you can say that's the place in history, the future human, the past humans, but if I'm even pronouncing that right. But as for any books, there's really not a whole lot on it. So basically information, basically the perfect human, basically, let's see, Africa. So that's true. Looking for Africa, true history. Yeah, a lot of that's been destroyed. Now, there's a lot of different civilizations there, obviously, as you see through the ruins, and a lot of them are very, very advanced technology-wise. But as the third dimensional energies came through, a lot of that was destroyed. So around those times, it does seem like a lot of I believe there's other, I forget those areas of Africa that are kind of alien-looking. And those areas are where the old Atlanteans arrived at, not just in Egypt. And yeah, they did have space travel, but I believe so also. It wasn't just, they had assistance from aliens, but also they were very advanced themselves. But of course, over time, the third dimension plague, you can say, just continued on. So, but the true history is, I'm not getting anything easy. Basically, just to go by your intuition. Eventually, you will find the right books. There are books that are not really giving me anything. That's kind of complicated to get a book. I'm not getting anything, but I do say Sitchin wasn't completely compromised, meaning there was some information. Of course, you're looking for Africa, but if you're looking for, I believe he had some African connections too. It seems, at least what I'm gathering. Or Sitchin and Africa, you might get something out of that, possibly. But yeah, I mean, even a lot of the history has been totally tainted. So yeah, it's a difficult one to get full. Yeah, that's a tough one there. At least for this, it is. I have to channel somebody that might get more details. But any messages from my angels? Yeah, just basically to follow your instincts. Let's see. as for to continue, they're going into your basically you're connecting more to your past. As for not notice how it's very dark skin usually. Actually, a lot of the Palladian energies is very connected to Africa. And a lot of it wasn't always dark skin. It became dark over time. It was several different colors, but the dark became, you can say, part of the manipulation. Not necessarily all of it, but it was part of it. Is just basically a lot of humans would change different colors, basically. And a lot of humans now are not going to connect with it because they're not seeing it, because we're under a mass manipulation process at this time. But a lot of it in the past is, let's see. There's actually blue. They keep showing me blue humans, so I think I connected that in the past. A lot of them became black over time. A lot of them are Palladian, also. So it's just a lot of just different types of manipulations are going on, of course, and you'll most likely connect to it as it needs to. More will come through. We'll see how far we go with that. That's a message from the angels, basically. You will know when the time is right, basically. Maggie 777, blessings. Any messages for me? One moment. I'm going to just say channel the stars, connect to the stars, meditate with the stars, energy, bring the star energies into your vibration. I will help unlock a lot of energies with you in the universe. A lot of humans here are having difficulties finding themselves because they are, another way to open yourself up is to visualize yourself somewhere else and bring that knowledge back. It's like you're connecting to your astral self. You're bringing that knowledge back. Not to say you get a lot of information, but something's more than what you have now. So it's another way of communicating with your higher vibrations. It's an interesting one. Question 2, I have not had any energy lately. Any messages regarding that problem? It does seem like it feels like you're very connected to the animals on this world. A lot of them are going through a lot of difficulties here, as you can see. So I believe that's where a lot of your astral energies are going to at this time. As for basically, eventually humans are going to move away from consuming animals. I believe you have a lot to do with it. Your energies are, not to say it's going to happen tomorrow, but eventually it will. This all connects to the event as people are connecting to. But it has there's a broader, we're kind of third dimensioning the whole event thing, but that's what we need to evolve. So there's nothing wrong with it. I see you very connected to the animals and astral, and here, and in your astral, but it's affecting you here, however I'm wording that. But either way, it does seem like that's what's causing a lot of it. You connect to that, you should be able to release that, but also understand it. They're not really giving me what animals, but we'll leave you with that. Joanna, do I have any messages? I don't see any duplicated. I guess you got the duplicated post there. How many messages? Let's see. Yes, we're connecting to Archangel Michael's energy throughout this weekend. I see a lot of water around you. I'm not sure if there's any. I just see water energy. I'm not sure if you're going to the beach or whatever. If there's a beach and you have water. Either way, I'm seeing water around you as basically calm energy to help you focus on what's right. There are rivers and seas on the other side. Also, people do connect to that energy. It's not the same as it is here. It's another way of flowing energy to us, the humans. And so you can look at energy as like a waterfall, a water flow. And for you, basically, water is excellent for your meditations if you wish to bring that to your environment. Just basically to settle down all your energies. Basically, also to try something new, whatever it might be. It can be very small, either way. It does help you. What brings happiness to you, of course. Go somewhere new, just something that it's just another way of letting go of work and everything else. Can be very small. You can go to the dollar store, for example, or a mall, or place, whatever it might be, or nature, whatever you feel. Just one question. Okay, that's it for tonight. Anything else? Let's see if there's anything else. Doesn't matter. There's one more thing. Let's see here. I am seeing like animals you're connected to. Let's see. The deer and I'm not sure what the ram looks like. The ram seems to be an animal a spirit energy you're connected to. Is basically you're going to a new vibration. I just have not fully entered it yet, but you are in a new vortex energy, it seems. Paul B, is there any messages for me from anyone? Let's see. From anyone, let's see. You're also for Paul B, you're very connected to the Anunnaki, but the positive versions of them. I do see you musically connected to them also. So I see you as a Martian musician also. And the angelic realms are very much involved with music. I'm not sure if I brought this up before, but the always seem to be very connected to them musically also. You're bringing that a lot of that vibration here. As what you bring into your environment, it also helps your family evolve. Even if you're not playing music, it's still like your energy is like musical energy, and you do connect to it. It's another reason why you're part of the families, is to help them get through situations, a new direction. Be musical energy, basically. No, that's new. Question 2, any messages regarding my new love adventures? Just find new things to do. I'm getting. And also, let's see. I don't know why this is coming through. It seems like you have a strong connection to World War II. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. It just seems like you're doing a healing energy from that time period. So this new love adventure, I think it's a relationship you're talking about, I guess. It has a lot to do with healing the past life energies. And if this is a person that you're connected to, it does seem like someone you knew from that era also. World War II is just coming right at me, so I'll leave you with that, if that has any relevance. I hope it does. Pamela, are there any messages from my higher self? Just take things slow. Take things as you need. Just listen to your doctor. I believe you have a doctor around you. Yeah, listen to that. Take it easy. This seems like there's going to be some moving around, but for the better of your angel, Michael is there for you by your side. Always also see a male energy around you, like a father figure or a father that's crossed over. Oh, interesting. Next question is about your dad. Yeah, father is right by your side, basically. Well, we're going to first question. I'm not sure I think your mother's still here from what it feels like, but the father is helping mother also, going through a lot of troubles. I think she's still here. It's hard to look at that completely clear. But with the mother, let's see, the father is assisting the mother in her transition, her connection to higher spirit, at least spiritual connections, at least. As for, we'll go to question 2. Are there messages from your dad? Yeah, it's just that don't be so hard on yourself. Find some music to listen to, turn on the radio or something that finds. Say classical music is good energy for you, very connected to the classical ages, is very good for you, very healing, basically help you sleep, help you rest, basically, and actually doing a great deal. You're actually jumping all over the place, actually. In this life, is you're warning the third dimensional energies. You are sending out a wave of vibration to humanity, but you're not necessarily there to jump out of your body. Another thing is you're used to moving around a lot. In this lifetime, you're warning to ground. So it all has a purpose behind it. So just keep up the good work. He's with you. He says you are a good sport about it. You are getting stronger than him, he says. Because you're taking on a lifetime of challenges you would never have. You can never ever think of, so, or ever, Either way, it's a good energy for you. Man, I keep dropping stuff. I don't know why I do this, but it helps me connect. James, I just basically hold a rock. Basically, this is selenite. It's good for you. All right, James, what is it like living on a dark Draco world? Like living on a Star Wars Death Stars? Probably. Yeah, well, they're always beating on each other, you can say. They're rough on each other. They're trying to they go after weaker beings. And humanity here, we're like super weak compared to them. We're like a little, we're like a Smurf almost. We're just kind of pathetic in their eyes, basically. But yeah, it is. They're just always challenging each other. Not always. It is not easy because they're just very heavy on each other. So they're trying to strengthen us up. But obviously, it's kind of working. But some people lose their minds, as you can see. But yeah, Draco world is a dark one at least is like hell on earth. Is like hell, basically. Yeah. They're always sabotaging each other. They're always beating the crap out of each other, it seems like. Not always physically, but mentally, kind of. But they do work together. When they can sometimes they sabotage yourself. It depends on the agenda. It seems like most of them do get along. It's just like, it's like how we are, kind of like we're kind of hardcore on each other sometimes when you're like kind of tough on somebody. But for all in all, they're still family, even if they are kind of like a cesspool in some regard. Sorry, they just feel like they're tougher than everybody. They're the toughest in our universe, and so in our galaxy, at least in our universe. Let's either way, whatever. Any messages for you tonight or today? Let's see. You are connecting to higher vibration archangel energies. Something about cooking. They're teaching you how to cook or do some kind of cooking environment. I'm not sure if you're interested in anything like that, but I've seen cooking energy around you. You're also going to, a new timeline energy. We're in spring, right? Yeah, kind of in spring, sort of in spring. We had spring, but has not fully fastened itself into. We are going to a new timeline energy. Not going in, did you show more funds of some kind? And almost like it's watery winnings. We're not going into detail. It's scattered about throughout the year, though. They can't give you too much. You're also connecting to new angel energies. Basically, that is connecting you more to higher spirit to get more direct messages of what's going on. In some ways, there's like a grid around you at this time. Why not everything's coming through, but you are breaking through as you need. You have to concentrate on your third dimension. You don't want to get too distracted because that's what happens. You can't connect to the higher energy. It's hard to connect to here. So that's why we're balancing it out, basically. All right. Marianne, any messages for me? One moment. Any messages? Let's see. You are connecting to higher spirit also, as everyone is that's wanting more of a positive timeline. With you, I do see like, now this is super cryptic, a male with freckles, like red hair, freckles. It looks like a kid though. I know, it's like a spirit guide energy that's around you at this time. Again, name like Frank. Just like you're being guided to a new energy source of yourself. It feels very Arcturian, but also you're just given more of a new direction, but very subtle. They are helping you find a new entertainment. Find entertainment to give you something to do for your spare time, but also to your spiritual energies. You're not really ready to connect to all the spirit energies yet, because that's not really your plan here, but you are opening the doors as you need to. I'm not sure if you're interested in channeling Eric, but it does seem like you're assisting him in his ascension energy, which is interesting. Not everything is being fully clear about his deal. But you're apparently you're giving kind of him a hard time in a good way, though. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, 'cause you got connected to me through him, but also you're giving him a hard time because you're seeing more what's going on. That's interesting. All right. Then question 2, I had a dream about receiving a ticket to heaven. It had a rainbow colors on it. Did this come from Archangel Metatron? If not, who was significant? I believe it was from Metatron. I also see Mother Mary's energy along with that also. It's basically you're opening yourself up. Yeah, you're just allowing more the spirit energies come through as a over time you might connect to the mediumship, not now, but a different type of mediumship, what you've called mediumship. So I was going to do a video tomorrow, basically of spirituality is going to shift, it's going to change, it's going to become more of a wild child. From what I see, I think you're connected. You're going about things a lot differently than most would, which is fine. And you're finding the right time to bring it about. So you're kind of being led to a new direction. Just information comes to you as it needs to. You don't have to have all the answers. Nobody here has all the answers. Some think they do. Just more is going to come into as it needs to. So it's like you're turning the rainbow energy is like you're turning on a light. Like I have red, I have yellow. Over time, but I believe Metatron's like a brother to you from what it seems. John Doris, any messages from my guides? Let's see here. Let me clear my energy, clear out old messages. Let's see. Yeah, just so you're connecting to, let's see, Archangel Michael's energy. As for, let's see, your next question about timelines. Yeah. But here it seems like you're giving birth to a new timeline energy, basically, so you can be more productive. From what it seems that's coming through. You're allowing yourself also to become more angelic in not too much of a way to freak people out, but you're allowing more of the angelic energies to come through. And so with this, let's say in the next couple of months, it does seem like you're going to reach what you're looking for. Maybe not the full status of it, but pretty well. As from giving message to others and receiving seems to be becoming something that you're allowing to come through now. Not to say you have it before, but it seems like you're allowing it more. I also see ancient Jerusalem connected to you also. You seem to have a strong connection to that area. At least at one time, definitely in the past. But that's an area you're bringing a lot of healing to, it seems. Question 2, how do I manifest different timeline? You're doing that right now from what it seems like. You're basically, you're just, you know what you want, so you're bringing it in. As for when, let's see, your reading ability should increase over the next couple of months. And as for this new timeline, it's basically, you know what you want, and you just, a lot of it's just going with the flow. Because it's already in what you want. Because you just, not to drive yourself crazy about it. Just know what you want and work with spirit, basically. Because when I do that, it's like getting out of Florida, for example. I feel like I need to be here, so I'm still manifesting other places, but it seems like Florida seems to be, as you can tell, I'm always here. Except for work sometimes, well, it's still Florida for most part. So know what you want, or to reach out to, like, for moving or whatever it is, to action also, if you can, like looking for another job. That's a way of changing timelines also, just for example. So action does play a big part of it also. What do you need to do to get to this? But not everything's always meant to be also. So you just got to go with it. Know what you want, of course, also. Sometimes things don't. I'm like the worst example of timeline shift, but just know what you want, basically. And it's not the easiest answer, but action plays a big role in it, though. And just keep doing it. What you want, just keep trying to reach it. So, or work towards it. That's probably a better word for it. Carol, are there any messages for me? I'm going to take them. Make sure everything's working okay. Make sure. Okay. Any messages for me for Carol? Let's see. Clear my energy one moment. Once again, yeah, you're very connected to the dinosaur energies, which means strength. I clear out a lot of draconian energies and astral. Basically, yes, connecting more to your angelic side as for manifesting what you want. Basically, healing for the family. Feels a strong energy at this time. You're also connected to Mary Magdalene. Terrible names. Jesus's girlfriend. For some reason I cannot get the word out of me, but you're connected to that energy basically of, yeah, you're helping her through some ordeals. I see. She is, I see her in astral going through a great amount of mistakes from what I see. I know it's something, not to say you need to connect. I'm not sure why that's even coming through, but you have a very close connection to that. Mary Magdalene, that's it. Yeah. I guess it's another reason why I didn't want to come through, at least the name Magdalene. Yeah, apparently know her in many incarnation cycles. Not to say you need to connect to that. You might be able to pick up on that. It's not to say it's super important, but it does seem like there's I am answering the right questions here. One moment. But yeah, it does seem like it's weird. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Well, I'm sorry, I got distracted. But as for Mary Magdalene, it does seem like the energy field. You probably connect to that. You might feel that something's going on with her at this time. I know it's kind of a weird for that to come through, but it does seem like that's the energy that you're, because that energy has lots to do with the Ascension, as all does. And she gets kind of attacked a lot. She kind of makes a lot of poor decision making from what it seems. So it seems to be something it's in her energy field. It just is. So they're assisting that timeline to help us on the more positive timeline. I know it sounds very strange, but that's what I'm getting. So something you can probably connect with that if you want to go further into that. But you probably feel that that's a strong connection between the two of you, definitely. At least at one time, maybe not in astral. Here in physical is probably totally opposite. So, question 2: are there any messages from my friend Linda from her partner Howard, who crossed over in January? Let's see. Okay, Howard. Yeah, it was his time to go. He's glad he went. He showed something about horses he enjoys very much. He was very scared as crossing over because it was just something very new to him. You're always going to have some kind of fear because if you're not connected to spirit, you're always going to feel very strange. Those that are understanding of it, they just cross right over. But those that aren't, that kind of deny it. Not to say fully deny it, but he didn't quite understand it, of course. So you feel like you're going through a heart attack, kind of, but it's like all the knowledge you've ever wanted is now there. Everything you want to know is right there with you. And it's like, wow. It's like you're an actor in a world, in a play. It's very complicated. It's almost like virtual reality, but without the headsets everyone's going through. And so not everyone's going to make their best decisions on life, but they're being very hard on themselves. And for Linda not to, basically he's always going to send his love to her. He'll always be there for her, but he's okay, but he's helping her make the right decisions and help her continue her life. He was meant to leave. It was his time. There was nothing he prolonged it quite a bit, actually. But for her, he's going to help her find her way, either another relationship, whatever she wants. She's definitely going into, he shows roses, he shows nature, basically to just help. He's going to there to be there to help her find herself, basically. So, all right. Noah, sometimes when I'm about to fall asleep, I see a door open in my mind, like I'm letting something in. What's going on, and when this happens? Well, it looks like you're actually going. Well, I feel like you're allowing more knowledge to come in. It feels like I feel like you're going out that door, though. You're going into more of the spirit realm. That's what I see. So you're letting in more knowledge, what I see there. And so you're just becoming more aware of it, which is fascinating. I see, for some reason, boats. A lot of boats, nature, high seas. It's like you're traveling the universe on a boat. But of course, that's an astral, but obviously that can change its shape. But it does seem like, let's see, because the universe is like, you can go there on ship, basically, fly around. So you can visualize it however you want to. But your connection to aliens seems to be, I see a lot of Zeta connections out here as for giving you ideas and assistance here. So, but it does seem like you're just opening up more you're allowing more to come through also, it seems. Some stuff you hold back is like, whoa, I don't need this yet, but you are allowing more to come through than before. Any messages for me? I'm not sure why I saw an image of Alf. Alf is on TV. I'm not sure if you even know who Alf is. On TV, it used to be an alien TV show. Alien TV show. Basically, so there's a lot of messages there you might know about, possibly, maybe, if you can catch it. But you're connected to that type of vibration because you've experienced something similar to that, where you've been on a world where you were the foreigner, basically. Not exactly like that, but you've had that in past incarnation cycles. I have the window open. That's okay. Okay, Joanna. I got something. Let's see. Okay, questions. Okay, so you did have a second question, apparently. We have a horse we rescued a couple of years ago. She seems settled and happy now with us. Are any messages she might have regarding her past? It doesn't seem like she had it pretty easy in the past. I see she lost her mother, from what I feel. She was very hurt by that, but for the most part, I think she's doing pretty good. Feels like she misses her mother for the most part. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, that seems to be the main thing. But yeah, she likes it there. She likes being fed. She likes being taken care of. She likes the environment. Just she wouldn't want it any other way. She does miss her mother a lot still. I still feel that. Yeah, I wish they could be together a lot longer than they had. Fascinating. Aaron H, I think my guides are hinting to me that the color white is significant in my life. I don't know why I can't. Well, it's basically a higher vibration energy. White. You can see like a civilization is all white, not because of skin color, because of high vibration energies. And just the white energy is just it's very pure. It goes through negative energies quite well. It's basically free to like harness it more. You can use it more in your daily life, basically to clear energies in your mind. You can use white light on your mind also, and white light around yourself. The angels are usually I see white and gold. Actually, the angels can have different colors, but white and gold seems to be quite significant with them. And some angels do have a shield to protect themselves. They said that they're a dimension thing, but either way, it's just an energy. It's basically just part of your energy field, basically, you can get into if you wish to do so. Question 2, can you shed some light insight on my past life purpose? Basically, to share your message, your energies with others. I believe you receive messages and be able to deliver them also for those. Maybe not in big groups, but small groups or small individually. Every once in a while, it'll come through as it needs to. Yeah, little by little, you're allowing more spirit energies to come through. So I do see you as like a reader, yes. If you want to use cards, you don't really necessarily need them. As for tarot spirit cards, but it feels like you can be able to connect to you on your own. I do see you doing this and doing more energy work also for healing. This is up to you, of course. Channeling is also a high possibility also if you want to go in that direction. Education seems to be an energy as part of your purpose also for teaching others, but it can be whatever that you feel. They're not really going into full detail, but at least the spiritual direction says it's right there with you. From what they say, from what I'm getting here, that's all they're allowing me to connect with. So, yeah. Canadian dance. Any messages? Let's see. One moment. Seems like you connect to gargoyle energies and or astral. Not to say. Well, if you have a nightmare or any low vibrational being that causes you any difficulty, that's from a gargoyle type of looking being. Nothing to worry on, but basically you are connected to, let's see, the higher masters of knowledge of light. You do connect to 12th dimension a lot also recently, from what it seems. As for basically getting a more positive outlook, a future outlook on the world. Seems like you're connecting to that quite strongly, from what it seems. Question 2, any additional messages? Let's see. Completing energies are bringing you assistance. I'm also seeing like a small child around you in spirit. I'm not sure what that's coming from. It just seems to be seeing what you're doing. I'm not sure if you're around somebody that has relationships or whatever. Is this like a small child? That's why it's coming from somebody else that's around you. But they're not going into any details at this time. Kind of quiet. I don't think it's a positive. It's just he's not really saying anything. All right, leave you with that. I got the name Malcolm. It's like a plating energy. Yeah. So just looking out for you, it seems. Interesting. I don't normally see stuff like that. Gundium, any messages from Prime Creator? Just be more creative or use your creativity as a way for you to release old energies and to connect to what you like. Mantis energy is very strong with you at this time. Any messages from my guides? Basically just to follow what you feel is right for you. Basically, you are taking down a lot of walls around you to connect to what is right for you. But I say creativity, even technology. Creativity, technology seems to be okay, but creativity seems to be where you'll thrive the most. Not necessarily financially, but at least spiritually. All right, 1 second. All right, Amy. The other day I started a warning more about the trance channeling. I asked my spirit guides, asked my spirit's friends to connect to me through hands and then my feet so I could get more comfortable with the energies in me. Is this something I'm meant to do? Are there any tips? Basically, just surround yourself with light and just make sure you're not part of the message, basically. It has to be separated from the message, basically, so you're not too much involved. No, then this is good. Just give it time. Just take it take it slow. But yeah, you're going in the right direction. Question 2, in a recent influx of energies coming into how is the recent influx of energies coming into the earth right now helping me? Well, as you can see, you're doing more of the trance channeling energies. More of that will continue. Everyone will get more comfortable with spirit, as if you're connecting to your invisible friends, basically. Get more trusting of what's around, and become more like these are friends here, of course. Well, most of the time. And you just start seeing more who's around over time. So, Miles, blessings. What has Archangel Aziel been up to? Removing lower vibrational dark beings from this world, but also assisting great amounts of children, of course, to get the education they're looking for, helping souls connect to their timelines. That's positive for them. and to raise their vibrations. And also he's to connect to the assisting the spirit guides to help them guide into the right light, basically find, you get assistance from the angels also, not just your guides, to follow your path, to keep you on the timeline, the lesson path that you chose. Question 2, and the messages from the Mantis Shrimp Connect Collective. That's interesting. Yeah, these guys are kind of, let's see here. Yes, they like water a lot. You do connect to them in astral quite a bit. They can see almost everything. Because connecting to that energy field, they're connecting to a higher consciousness. And they're not always there to say anything. Well, at least verbally, at least telepathic-wise, basically they're there to, they can connect to spirit in a different way than others cannot. So it's just another energy. Basically, they bring in colors of light to different vibrational worlds. Basically, they can change the color of the skies and the moon to basically to bring a healing to those realities. And just basically just excellent bringing messages. And a message for you, though, is that you can also connect to their vibrations for healing, basically, and receiving higher knowledge as what you choose. So they are very connected to the Olympics of the ancient past. Ancient Greece, you're also known as a one time, let's see. Yeah, I had a lifetime as a hermit. That's all they're saying at this time. Not saying when. All right, I'll just leave you with that. Basically, you're just going to connect to more of the simple energies because humanity makes things very complicated. The more you simplify it, is it easier for us to connect. Yeah, circulation, air circulation is like. Let's see, Susie. What have I been doing lately in astral? Let's see, 1 moment. Connecting to your higher self a lot recently, it seems. I haven't always agreed with your higher self, so you're kind of giving them the ultimatum in some regard. Yeah, you are changing higher selves also, it seems. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Just you're in change direction and vibration. You basically want to open yourself up, and you almost have to retire a higher self that's been connected, helping you a lot. That seems to be going on astral. What is my Palladian? My connection to Palladians? I do see an animal connection with the Palladians, but I see you as like a galactic teacher, basically. But I see you're coming from the Arcturians. You went to the Palladians to help like a primitive race to the Arcturian energies. So you have incarnated greatly with them. You've had many third-dimensional lives, fourth-dimensional lives, but understand it has less negativity in this world. This world, yes, is trapped by, they say, by insectoid beings and other vibrations here to bring your light, of course, through the Palladian energies to bring more artistic energy, they say. So you don't necessarily have to be an artist to bring artistic energy. Eric, and who or what has been in... I have to look this up. Khmer Rouge genocide in Cambodia. I don't know. Connect what I can. Who or what was behind? I can only connect to so much. One second. One moment. My eyes are kind of getting all crazy. Oh, the letter of the, let's see, what was behind it? Yeah, because I have to get really connected to that. So it's going to take me a little bit. Let's see, for this thing with the in Cambodia, let's, mostly those reptilian energies, probably just to lower its vibration, basically. They use insectoid energies along with it, but let's see. It's mostly just it had a lot to do with DNA. They're trying to scrounge up DNA from bodies that have been lost. Seems like that seems to be something to do with the DNA of genocide energies for some reason. They can take that and use it for, you can say you can use that in lower astral, but it had a lot to do with reptilian. Basically, the reptilians did not feel like they were getting their control over that area as much as they'd like to. Basically, I think they lost their control there. So as they were getting kicked out, a lot of it, that genocide occurred. So it did, yeah, they're like, before we get kicked out, we're going to cause some mayhem, and they did. That's what it seems. I feel like Palladians kicked them out, it seems. Are there any messages for me? Let's see. Any messages? Just well, you seem to be, yeah, your energy seem, at least galactic energy seem to be very connected. You're connected to Palladian energies that are connected to that time period, it seems. There's a lot of cover up during that time period also. You can probably connect to that. A lot of CIA covers up, a lot of CIA involvement there too. That you saw a lot of wrongs doing, at least in your Palladian side of you is connected to that. So it's unlikely that'll resurface publicly, but you might get more understanding of it if you wish to. But there's a lot of CIA cover it up. It's basically had to do with money and just I feel like the CIA lost control of that area too, it seems. So, like a major backlash, as you can tell. Just, I felt positive reptilian energies around me lately, specifically from a being named Serpico. Oh yeah, what messages does he have for me? Well, basically, I felt like you've had enough for a while, but there's only so much you can connect with. But you're getting like a DNA infusion, it seems, for positive energies. Question 2, what messages does my angel aspect Anastasia have for me at this time? Let's see here. One moment. Just to meditate a little bit longer. Let's see. She doesn't have a whole lot, really. Just basically forgive yourself of past mistakes. That's one thing she's probably saying at this time. Raw end. Do I have any messages from Galactic family? Let's see. At this time, you are, removing a lot of lower vibrational galactic DNA from human consciousness, little by little. You're all, little by little, as humanity comes out of its hypnosis trance, this is going to take generation after generation, but it does seem like you're connected to more of the, your galactic family is very much involved with it, but of course they have to let humans make the choice for their own. You're also connected to the Mantis beings. There's a lot of Mantis energy here, as it causes some to think not straight. So you're bringing more of your insight into humanity as you're allowed to, but a lot of sports energies is being brought into environment. It can be used for spiritual purposes, to clear. It's a way of clearing out low energies. It's like if you're changing your point of view, sports is a way of changing at times. Like, wow, I don't think like that anymore after playing sports. I'm not angry anymore after playing sports, or something like that. So sports is a way where you are assisting humanity as for cleansing, basically. Doing for yourself also, I'm not sure if you play sports, but it gives you kind of an insight. Do I have any other messages from the angelic realms? It does seem like, let's see. You're getting like an energy break, but also you're assisting humanity on its next transition. little by little, there's like many versions of the Mandela effect that are coming in, miniature versions of it that you can probably connect with. Little by, it's not anything of significant, but there is many shifts on their way. Don't let the third dimension, at least the thinking here of low energies. Basically, a lot of humans here are thinking at a low level, mostly. Not all, but a good amount. They're not letting themselves let go of that, unless it's getting to their anger or holding on to it. But those that are ready to let it go, you're warning through them and warning through yourself as, that's what's bringing in more of a positive. And if you're allowing to let that old timeline, like letting history go, some people think we're going to repeat history and all of that. Not necessarily. This is we're in different times now. So the chatter of third dimension is going to continue for those that aren't ready to grow up, basically. But I see your energy around those that are, and you're assisting others out of that. Basically, you're connected to the ascension process. Because they show you holding your hand out to those that are willing to give us all a shot. And you're like, it's okay if you pull your hand back. It's all right. My hand's always going to be there for you. So I see that. You could probably resonate with that quite a bit. It's just, that's how the ascension is going to happen. Is people are allowing themselves to let go of this third dimensional old way of looking at things. They're going to hold on to dear life. Some are just not going to ever let it go. They found success in thinking at a low vibration. So that's where money comes in, of course. Donna Riggs, you were on last week about me taking a trip out of nowhere, and the flight is booked. Really? This trip, how do you see the energy around the gathering? Oh, I think that's good. Yeah, I think it's good. You might do a couple more trips, maybe down the line. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. You might just feel what it is like you're freeing yourself. And you're just freeing yourself from the old ways. So you just out of nowhere. That's neat. You booked a trip. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because it feels like you're just ready for it. Maybe you just needed that little push to. Sometimes I connect with that. Yeah, just you're freeing the old self. You're just basically connecting to those that you feel like you need to, and just more positive energies are going to come back because of this. Just to help you also get your mind off of past difficulties. It seems. Question 2: any messages from the future me that would help? Well, you said not to worry about your health so much, that you are healing yourself. You're going to learn how to heal yourself over time. You're in the early stages of that. So just give yourself, it'll come as it needs to. The health seems to be number one. And just act like you're a kid again. The less you think about, the more that you see more positive health, the less it'll be negative, of course, but you can heal yourself with your mind. Just give it time. Yeah, I'm burning stuff in the skin in my eyes. That's okay. Mia, do my guides have any advice for me regarding my depression and my job? Well, they say get a new job, but of course that's not that easy. But once you find a new job, you will have no more depression. But it's up to you. It seemed like the job would probably be good to go, but to get another one, but it's up to you. It's not, they're not that easy to find, but it would help your energy field, or they do see counseling might be a good idea too, but it's up to you. It might be good just to talk to somebody and release. You need to do some releasing, or talk to a friend. You need to do some releasing. It'll help your depression, basically. You need to get some stuff off your mind, it seems. Yeah, just once you do that, it'll take some time, but it's good to get some stuff off your mind for sure. Question 2: has my father-in-law Larry and I ever had any other lifetimes together? If so, can you tell me about what connected those lifetimes, if anything to do with what I can't stand being around him? Oh yeah. Feels like father-in-law. It feels like a death, and most likely, it's not being very clear, but there's a death in the family from a past life that you connected to. I believe like his wife. I believe from what it seems like, he had a wife. He cheated on her. She died. He didn't care, and you felt very offended by that. I think you're like his sister or you were his friend during that time period. And you just could not believe it. So you saw his true colors. He was hiding a lot of stuff too. Feels like he was very wealthy in that lifetime also. So that's understandable why you would not like him. So you can connect to that if you wish. It's definitely feels like what's going on there. I feel. Henry, in the past 2 weeks, my left eyelid has been quivering very badly. I still feel these Bible Belt negative entities still attacking me. Can you tell me if my eyelid issue is coming from the spiritual attacks? Stress. You can also do. I don't know if you're doing anything with put something in your eyes also that might help it also. Yeah, some of it has to do with the Bible Belt energies there. Just let's see. Yeah, you just gotta cleanse your energies, but most likely it has to do with it. You're battling quite a bit, as you can see. Let's see. Yeah, it's stress, but it's also the beings around here causing difficulties. They say it will clear out, but it's going to take some time. I recommend putting eye drops or something. I'm not sure if you've done that or not, but that should give you possibly some assistance there. I'm not getting a clear indication of it. Basically, they said to rest more. Yeah, just to rest more. Candle energies are good too. Candlelight, or something like this. That'd be good too, possibly. Yeah, that seems to be helping quite a bit. Question 2: can you tell me if Sylvia, Brenda, Matilda, Lucinda, anyone else from my Galactic family had any messages for me? Any message from Gwendolyn from the Karma Court? Basically, just let's see. Just take it easy on yourself. Basically, stress levels are getting kind of out of control. Also, watch what you're eating, basically, just to find an energy to relax. You can find something in your day to help you relax. That will definitely. They're not saying what, is up to you, but relaxing is A1 at this point. Yeah, that's number 1. Tate, any messages from higher vibration Arcturians? Let's see. Let's see. We're getting a new energy field around you at this time. As for healing, and it's like you're getting bumped up to like more of a 5th dimensional energy slightly. Basically for more knowledge and also connecting more to, let's see here. Yeah, just like a glimpse. Nothing too major, but you're getting more of a positive download. But they're not going into full details at this time. That's all they can say at this moment. Question 2, message from higher spirit guide council. Basically to take chances, to try new things. Not to be too much of a chant, but try new things, basically. Maybe go somewhere new, but they just say try new things. That's all they can say at this time. You're very connected to the dolphin energies. You can always meditate with that energy to remove negative vibrations or any negative vibrations you see around the world, especially with the politics. Politics right now is not what we see. There's a higher vibration politics, and there's a 3rd dimension. People are connected to the 3rd dimension because they don't know any better. They're allowing the 3rd dimension to continue because they're not ready to go to the higher dimensions. There are higher dimensions you can connect to. They're just not willing to do it. But that is where we're heading towards a more higher dimensional everything. The tilt, it's already been going on for some time, but now it's going to become more of the focus, basically, little by little. Stacy, do my guides have any messages on a new place of residence coming soon? Just whatever place you choose will be fine. It seems like it would be small and compact in a place that you feel at home. Basically, a place that feels like home already. Yeah, just basically that's what you'll end up being with, from what it seems. Do my guys have any pressing messages at this time? Not at this moment. Just connect with nature. For a new home, just flowers, some type of anything around that would be good for your. Just nature in the home would be good. 1 to 11. Will my friend Shelly find a new job this month or soon? Well, the month is coming to an end. Next month looks better, but this month, anytime anybody asks me about jobs, I feel temp services seem to be the best to go. But it's up to you. Temporary work is not exactly the best, but it's something. It's quick. It's something for her to look into. But it's up to her on finding something. I'm not getting anything really that clear. It won't be soon, from what it seems like. So, not getting anything. Temporary work stuff might speed it up. It's up to her. The economy is not exactly in the best shape at this time, so it's up to her how she wants to go about it. It's just not in good shape. And at least in the area she is at least what she's looking for. And they're not telling, just keep looking, that's all they say. They're not telling me anything. You will just give it time, that's all they're saying. I know it's super vague, but they're not giving me anything. May I have a message from my family and spirit? Basically to rest, take it easy. You are connecting more to the higher vibration of Andromedan energies, and you are part of removal of the low vibrations as for what we call third dimension. Little by little. You're just gradually this will happen. As you see those in third dimension go, oh, that's too bad, or whatever, talking about government, wherever it is, all that's going to, you might see another version of the person or people possibly, is because more higher spirit is coming in. A lot of people are not going to connect with that because they're not ready for that. But you might see, this is a message for others, is that you might just see another, because you're seeing more of their higher self energy coming in. And the third dimension stuff's not ready to let go of the 3D world. But it's another showing. The 3D world is going to become less and less and less significant over time. You'll just feel it over time. It takes a while. It's been here so long. It is going to shift itself out little by little. Vasco, any messages for me? Basically, I don't know why I'm seeing pool, like play pool. I'm not sure if they're into any of that, but I'm just seeing pool table and the billiards stuff. Just seeing that. I don't know what that's all about. I think that's like a gag message there, but might be something to help you clear your energy also. Question 2, Wednesday night around midnight, I was briefly meditating. I felt intense energy on my spine. My sore throat pain was severely reduced. Whoa. Who was that? I just wanted to say thank you. I think it was from Archangel Michael's energies. Higher spirit, basically, is assisting. You're basically allowing it. You're learning how to heal yourself, basically. That's neat. And the billiards message was kind of cryptic. It's basically you're learning how to move things around, is what that meant. It's like spiritually you're knowing what you're doing. You're taking more control of your energy field. This is part of your you're definitely connecting. I feel like you're connecting more to a 12th dimension energy action with this. Question from Daniel. Yeah, this is cool. I noticed sometime in my meditation a zeta energy that emits very noticeable flashes in my vision. I try to connect with their energy, but I sense their anger and response. Who are they and what are they doing? Yeah, they're just. I feel like a lot of Area 51 energy is coming from them. Basically, it's lower vibrational. Uh, they're part of the Illuminati energies that's causing a lot of difficulties here. Basically, I see they have a web over people's minds, as you can see, using technologies, and you are clearing that web out. It's like you're poking holes through it all. You're clearing out the webbing that's over humanity. And it takes a while for the new human to come in, basically. And yeah, you're like an undercover agent, basically. You already know that. And you're really, yeah, you're down in the dumps. It seems, in some regard, clearing a lot of this stuff that nobody really wants to get involved with. For it seems also. And so, yeah, you're like a janitor, like a spiritual janitor or an ET janitor. Yeah. You're clearing out the cobwebs, and they really don't like it because what it looks like is that they're, yeah, what I see is like what they're saying. Like, I know it sounds weird, but they're saying like raise like energies to people to into their mental state. Of course, people hear it goes like, "What are you talking about?" And you're blocking it or you're just shutting it off. And so it's not something that people would really notice, but more of these are going out, more of the higher self energies are it's basically to block them from their higher self energy. Let's put it that way. Question 2. Whenever I ground and notice some energies trying to get in my way or make themselves known, like in my left chakra, I try to gently work and send energies, but it doesn't feel like I'm making any um, making headway. Is there any advice in helping me see whatever it is I'm not seeing? One moment. I'm going to read this over. So whenever I ground, I notice some energies trying to get. Oh, yeah. I believe it's higher spirit trying to get through. And as for what, yeah, it's like lower, like draconian energy. It seems to be trying to block you. Anunnaki, it seems like it's doing this. Like a high priestess Anunnaki energy is kind of. I see a lot of jewels because they want to show, like, wow, I'm successful. Look, all these jewels I'm wearing. It's all a bunch of nonsense. At least that's what I'm seeing. So basically, I see them like interfering with your connection. Basically, it feels like just you're coming out of this like abyss you've been in for some time. Now, once again, you're like a galactic janitor, and so of course you're going to get everybody's crap. You're going to get thrown out. So, but you are clearing a lot. So it's like you can sweep this away. It seems, but basically, these war energies are basically trying to kind of connect you to the floor, basically, where you can't move. It's kind of like that. As for clearing it out, let's see. Well, when you're grounding, you're actually clearing your vision. So yeah, because when you ground, your left foot is actually opening itself up, from what it seems. So let's see. I'm not getting 100% on what to do here. It's almost like turn the clock the other direction and to basically counterclockwise and clearing these energies. I'm not sure if that's going to help at all, but basically, it feels like it's a priestess Anunnaki energy that's around you. Basically, just sending healing to clear that. And more, basically, yeah, you're allowing more higher self energy to come through. Because it basically does feel like you're coming out of this control grid that you're in, little by little, and some beings are trying to slow it down. So, but I think it will make. It might not feel like you are, because right when you clear something, something else comes in. So, but maybe not all the time. Because it's like it's getting more heavier for everyone that's doing a healing here, and so they're making it more intense for those of us who are making a difference. But it's all worth it in the long run. We're not always going to be seeing everything what we're doing. But of course, those that aren't aware of this are doing it, part of it too, but they think we're a bunch of crazy people. So I don't know if I have a good answer on that one, but all right. here. Here we go. 12. We're at weekend.